Exodus, chapter 18, from the Bishop's Bible. Jethro, the priest of Madian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses, and for Israel his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt. Therefore he took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the one was called Gershom, for he said, I have been an aliant in a strange land. The name of the other was Eleazar, for the God of my father said he was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his 2 sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he abode by the mount of God. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law Jethro, am come to thee, and thy wife also, and her 2 sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him, and each asked other of his health. And they came into the tent. And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh, unto the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced over all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, and because he had delivered them out of the hands of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, which hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, which hath also delivered his people from the captivity of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing whereby they dwelt cruelly with them, they were destroyed themselves. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took burnt offerings and sacrifices, and offered to God. And Aaron and all the elders of Israel came to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. And on the morrow Moses sate to judge the people, and the people stood about Moses from morning unto eve. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did unto the people, he said, What is this that thou dost unto the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand about thee from morning unto even? And Moses said to his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to seek counsel of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between every man and his neighbor, and shew them the ordinances of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, It is not well that thou dost. Thou both weariest thyself, and this people that is with thee. For this thing is of more weight than thou art able to perform thyself alone. Hear therefore now my voice, and I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou unto the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shew them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt seek out among all the people men of activity, and such as fear God, true men, hating covetousness, and place of those over the people rulers of thousands, rulers of hundredths, rulers of fiftieths, and rulers of tens. And let them judge the people at all seasons, And every great matter that cometh, let them bring unto thee. But let them judge all small causes themselves, and so shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear a burthen with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and God charge thee withal, thou shalt be able to endure, and yet the people shall come to their place in peace. And so Moses obeyed the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. And Moses chose active men out of all Israel, and made them as heads over the people, namely, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundredths, rulers of fiftieths, and rulers of tens. And they judged the people at all seasons, but brought the hard causes unto Moses, and judged all small matters themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went into his own land.